This is Sudhir, and I will be presenting how Persistent team migrated a simple Lotus Notes application to Force.com. This demo is primarily intended for the user who wants to migrate their Lotus Notes application and data to Force.com. This migration used Escape Notes tool to migrate Domino application and data to Force.com, whereas Persistent team implemented the customization like cosmetic changes to pages, workflow, approvals, security setup, etc. So let us move to our demo. We will first see original Lotus Notes application. So here I am on a Lotus Notes application. I have selected this entity exception application for migration. Now this application have a form called entity exception report. Now this form have various components like label, text box, radio button, pick list, and feature which dynamically add components on the form. Also user can attach files to this reports. Now behind the scene, the Domino application uses the forms, pages, code, data for this application. Now before we move to our migration, Escape Notes gives analysis on the application. Now this tool gives us analysis like the total number of formula used in the application, total JavaScript used in the application, Lotus Notes scripts. Now this analysis helps user estimating his migration. So we migrated the Lotus Notes application on Force.com using Escape Notes. Now I'm on the database tab. So here is the custom object exception report which we saw in Lotus Notes and this is mapped to object in Salesforce. So this has been automatically generated by Escape Notes during the migration. Now apart from the object, these are the pages which have been automatically migrated using migration by Escape Notes tool. So this is the page that we saw in Lotus Notes entity exception report. So this has been migrated to Force.com. Now you can see the broken HTML tags, the scattered components. So Persistent here worked on this page and customized to align the component, reworked on the HTML tags, added this data field, worked on dynamically adding and removing of components in the pages. So we created one record using this page. So I can view this data in PDF format. I can add multiple files as attachment. I can send this data or record for approval. I can route the approval to different approver based on the condition. Now here I had the condition like review by equals APM. So if I have selected the reviewer as APM, it will be routed to APM queue or APM group of users. Whereas if it does not satisfy this condition, then it will be routed to non-APM group of users to approve the approval record. If the files to be attached are large, I can use content CRN libraries to upload large files which could be in 2 GB, 1 GB or in big files. Apart from customization, we also created reports using chart. Salesforce allows quick creation of reports. Also, it gives facility to use charts. Here, I have created a summary report and grouped the record based on the status of the record, like denied with counteroffer, request approver, request approved with additional requirements, etc. So this is the content library we talked about, where we can create different libraries like APM library, non-APM library, and map different types of user to access the library. This library have the content like the files, which I said could be of bigger size. I can map different group of users or individual users to access the library. Now, apart from creating the reports and data, like in Lotus Notes where it takes input, which it accepts the incoming emails to create record, we have also did the same here. We have created a template, added few fields to create record and send this email to this URL. So here you can see the various records created, and this is the record that we created. Now I am on the home page. Now this home page, I can see the various records for approver. Here user can delegate the approver to a different user. He can either approve or reject the record, or can move to the detailed view of the record. I can also have the snapshot of the dashboard. A user can have access to multiple dashboards and he can customize which dashboard he wants to view on home page. I can have configuration of home page for different types of users. A different home page for different users. So this was all that we did as part of the migration and customization. Thank you.